Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Lightning and live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Brett Sanders will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping up now, Seth Roberts. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Shorts and T-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
So now to the plate, T.J. Waters. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. One pitch on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Question in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping in, Mo Cole. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
Roberts at second. Waters on at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Curveball just about flung him up, but it's to 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Mac Madden, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1, here it comes.
Nope. He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more. Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here now the 2-2. It's taken ball 3.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Scooped up to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That is good. The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Jason Easel, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
At the plate, Ryan Nichols, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
to 2-2 now.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Full count, 3-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Lightning are out on top 1-0. Rip Matthews, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in now, Brian Cannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Brian Cannon.
And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Hinkle is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Batting center, the center fielder, Saul Worthy.
So digging in now, Saul Worthy. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1. I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
So striding forward now, Mike Hayes. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
A great job of going first to third on that ball, and now Showtrack tells us here he really did utilize his wheels to make that play happen. It's pretty evident that a slower runner might have found a much different fate if he tried to take the extra bag on that.
At the plate, A.J. Polito. This will lay off a slider too low, ball one. He's got the average of 285 here to start play, and even 20 home runs and 54 runs batted in. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Runners are at first and third, one away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay throw to third, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box, Adrian Esparza. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Matthews has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Hal Hale, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A ball with no strikes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
That evens it up 1-1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. One run is scored. The run scores from second. It's now 3-1. To third now, but he's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in two.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Into the box now, Corey Esparza. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And it's 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
So 1-1. Fouled away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
3 runs already home here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready? Now the payoff pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Andrew Arellano, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And that is 40 pitches now, and he's not even out of the first yet. And it's 1-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
1-2, here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a throw, but the runner's back easily. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Thunder lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Ryan Hinkle, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The wind up and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Timmy Hinson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Hale takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting up, the pitcher, Rip Matthews.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rip Matthews, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. In the air out to straightaway left. Valido is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. The Thunder are out in front here, 3-1. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Brett Sanders.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball chop foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Cannon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
1 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You know, Dero, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
At the plate now, Saul Worthing. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
3-0 pitch. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here. And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Back to second, and he'll dive back in. To the plate now, Mike Hayes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, A.J. Valido. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Into the corner and slicing foul. First and second now, 1 man out. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
At the plate, Adrian Esparza. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Is swung on and missed, strike 1. Esparza, a native Texan. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
On the ground to the left side. Reined in. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Seth Roberts. And they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes a left fielder, but this will land untouched. The 1-1. Pitch popped up. Esparza over to his left. 1 out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, TJ Water.
So striding in, TJ Waters, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So now to the plate, Mo Cole, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Hal Hale.
Shortstop, Hal.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Outside, 3-0 now. Corey Esparza will be next. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in, Corey Esparza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows them to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box now, Andrew Arellano. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0. He'll try to bunt his way out as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So here now is the pitcher, Brett Sanders. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Still only one out in the inning. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
1-1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hinkle is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Stepping into the box, Brian Cannon. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Miss up and in ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Into the box, Saul Worthing, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He doubled his last time through. Smoke toward third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. All set for the start of the 4th, and next will be the imposing power bat, Mac Madden.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
and misses with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
The batter, the left fielder, Jason Angel.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Easel. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And he fouls this one off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Jefferson Zetterberg answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Digging in once again, Mike Hayes.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, A.J. Valito.
Ready for another shot now, A.J. Valito. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, that's inside.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Adrian Esparza, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ryan Hinkle, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Man, this guy is retiring a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
Three and 2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Timmy Hinson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The pitcher, number 6, Jefferson.
Stepping into the box, Jefferson Zetterberg. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He's set. Here it comes. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time, as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count. This is foul right side.
to forget about it. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Striding in, Seth Roberts will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three and 0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Now batter, the shortstop, TJ Waters.
In now, TJ Waters. He's set and the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the speed threat, Hal Hale. Here's the first pitch to him. The bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he.
That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Corey Esparza, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a ground ball, and a perfect hit and run ball as that's into right field, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches. And if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
In now, Andrew Arellano. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sack fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now to the plate, Brett Sanders. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. So far on the year, Sanders has a batting average in the low 100s, but as a pitcher, there's not much shame in that.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Thunder on top 7-1. James Ray takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Leading off the inning, Mo Cole, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! A solo shot here to left, number 26 for him on the season, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Standing in now, Mac Matten. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in, Jason Easel. 1 run in and 1 gun so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
2-0 now. Ray, originally from the state of New Mexico, he's a 2nd-year big leaguer. 2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Ryan Nichols waits on deck. Pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Now batting, Ryan Nichols. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The count now at 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And the pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Ryan Hinkle has struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. Arellano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Tennessee is out in front here, 7-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brian Cannon. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. In there, 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 8, Worthy.
Digging in, Saul Worthing, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball just inside. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
So coming to the plate, Mike Hayes, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. The Thunder are out on top 7-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Timmy Hinson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hinson is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Miguel De La Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Base hit into right center.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
So now to the plate, Seth Roberts. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The bat, number 10, TJ Waters.
Ready now, TJ Waters. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runner on first with 2 away. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Chopper to short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Aaron Kirk trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Settling in now, Mo Cole. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now everybody's going to be safe.
The first baseman, number 3, Matt Madden.
Bases full now following the error. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Mac Madden. first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. In the air out toward right field. Arellano is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Nick Mueller is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Valido.
The left fielder, A.J. Valido.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Mueller has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. The 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Valido is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball just inside. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Adrian Esparza waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through for a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, Adrian Esparza. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Hal Hale.
Striding into the box, Hal Hale, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
From the stretch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Corey Esparza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Esparza is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. I'm set with the 0-1.
1-1.
Two out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Ready to begin the 8th. And digging in is the outfielder, Jason Easel. First offering on its way. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Ryan Nichols. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The right fielder, number 33, Ryan Hinkle.
Stepping in now, Ryan Hinkle, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
And behind the back, they get the man at second.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Eric Piper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. From the stretch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Clips the corner of the zone with a sinker for a strike. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Thunder lead it 7-2. Manny Quezada is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Manny Quezada.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Arellano.
The right fielder, Andrew Arellano.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Madden moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the pitcher, A-Ray Dirt.
Scott Jordan will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ryan Cannon.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Cannon. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Saul Worthing. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the stretch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Hayes. He's set and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Travis Blondie comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Seth Roberts will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number one.
The batter, number 10, TJ Water.
Now in the box, TJ Waters. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Worthing is there. Two gone.
The first base.
Now at the plate, Mo Cole, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. Wind up and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards, as their guys have taken the first two of this three-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the Bruins.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Thunder jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brett Sanders with his fourth win this season as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. Britt Matthews permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 7 runs to 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
When did you get that? When you went on the field and get that? Why not? Last day of the game, last season. Yes, I got you.